Officers are responding to a situation and right then an SUV failed to yield at an intersection. Always check both sides of the road before crossing a four-way intersection. A clear red signal violation by the black car. That's why you should never try to pass a signal when it is about to turn red. All these gentlemen are waiting at a signal, but this driver got distracted by his phone. This car failed to follow the red signal. Upon seeing a window, he illegally tried to cross the intersection. Pedestrian was hit but was not injured. This is why you should never overtake when there are yellow stripes on the road, specifically when you are close to a T section. This crash happened when a school bus driver failed to brake on time. His judgment was affected by the rain. Fortunately, there was no kids in the bus, but the silver car was at total loss. Insurance company later totaled this vehicle. The police SUV was responding to an unknown situation when a citizen failed to notice the flashes and siren of the police SUV and police SUV got T-boned. No matter what, always give way to emergency vehicles. The pickup driver was looking at the left side only. Moreover, he failed to yield. Black sedan was also found to driving over speed limits. When you try to replicate movies and video game stunts in real life, such thing happens. This pickup caused a 3-car collision and rolled over several times. Occupants were taken to the hospital. The officer was on duty when he witnessed that a grey sedan failing to yield at a stop sign and slamming into rear wheels of the semi-truck. Please mind the road signs, they are there for a reason. This driver considered himself too important to yield. Moreover, he took a U-turn and headed straight toward the rightmost lane. Please have some respect for other drivers. Mercedes driver was driving well over the speed limits. He was switching lanes rapidly. Eventually, his judgment failed. This driver was distracted by his cell phone. He steered his car at high speed and lost control. The black car merely survived the crash, but this driver kept on driving as nothing happened. The driver almost missed his turn and steered his car towards the right at last moment, and the drivers behind couldn't overcome the situation. Be sure about your destinations. Check road signs and don't rely too much on GPS. This car has almost missed his turn. He cuts off the semi-truck at high speed to exit the freeway and lost control. Maybe he was trying to impress his girlfriend. Black Honda failed to yield. Always check your blind spots and side mirrors before changing lanes and leaving car parks. Here is another victim of distracted driving because of the cell phone. He ignored the stop sign and failed to yield. Moreover, his speed was too much for a residential area. He was later caught thanks to dashcam video. Who do you guys think is responsible for this crash? Or what caused this crash? Just let me know in the comments below. Another legend who drive on the public road as it was his dad's property. Sometimes people don't remember where they are going. Silver SUV does not want to bother himself with the red signal and got T-boned by camera vehicle. Just because there is no significant traffic nearby does not mean that you have a right to disrespect the red signal. Truck driver failed to notice the stationary vehicle in front of him. Truck driver usually sits higher than other drivers. How we wonder that he didn't notice the stationary traffic from far away. The driver of the black sedan wants to jump into the far right lane right after leaving the car park. His vision of red sedan might have been blocked by the white SUV as the black sedan sneaked behind it.
I saw that happen. Oh my god, that guy's gonna run on.
Anti-lock braking system could have prevented this crash. White car's driver applied the brakes after realizing his fault. But old-age technology just jammed his wheel and did not help in stopping the car. The black SUV failed to yield. Many of these crashes can simply be avoided just by paying heed to the road. Even on such wide roads without congestion, people still end up crashing their vehicles. This driver steered his car a little over the required amount and couldn't get control over it again. The black sedan was about to hit the side wall. He braked and steered his car at the same time. Parallel driving can be dangerous. Just overtake the vehicle if you want to. Don't drive side by side. Maintain a safe distance from other vehicles. The white truck driver responded to the situation a little late. Don't take flow of the traffic for granted. This driver was driving too fast that he had to cut the shoulder of his own lane, and what happened next was inevitable. People should have fun, but they have no right to put other people's life at risk.